Hey Grande Prairie, it's Abe at Windsor Ford, and we're just out front of the 2020 Explorer. We're going to talk about some of the features here today. So inside the Explorer, we just have an awesome display. This screen has your Apple CarPlay on it, it just looks so good. Like, you have your music selection here, your maps, so you still have navigation with this, but you also have access to seeing your Apple Maps on the screen just like you would. You can search destinations and all that. For calls, you can go through your list. This is awesome. I just love this. Next thing is the climate controls. So you have heated seats up here in the front for both the driver and the passenger. Heated steering wheel, again, for the XLT, so that's an awesome addition this year. And all of your dual climate control, easily accessible. This little compartment in here, you can hide your messy USB cords for your phone. That's just tucked away in there. Your drive mode selector is right here. So this you just scroll through and it comes up on your dash screen. So your normal, your eco, your sport, and your tow haul with this one. So that's a cool graphic too. On the steering wheel we'll go to, so all your controls are right here on this right hand side. So you have your menu button, you scroll through, you can select your screens, you edit all your the music, the navigation, your phone, all right there just on your right hand. So it's a lot more comprehensive than being on your left, which they were for years and years. So a little bit better access, tire pressure, and just right here we're gonna adjust the steering wheel. So even though it's a manual tilt, you still have control for the telescope, bringing it in and out. So for those of us with some shorter legs, you can bring the steering wheel close and scoot the seat up. That's a little better. Lane departure is over here on the left-hand side. So you can turn that on or off. Adaptive cruise, all right here. This thing has everything for being an XLT. It is loaded. So for the traction control button, they've changed the look of it. So it's just this one right here. So traction control off now, traction control on. So just a little bit of a different graphic as they used to use for the last 10 years here. Even a moonroof in this thing. So the shutters for this thing is just right here. Completely close it. You can stop it right there so you can still have the sunroof in the front. This is wicked. If you shift her into drive and we hit the M button, right, for manual here, now our shifting is controlled by these paddles on just behind the steering wheel. So it's a bit of a sportier feel. So you can see there I'm going up, can only go up to 2, and then back down to 1. So if you are parking and you pull up to where you're stopped and you have it left in drive, you just totally forget about it. You take your foot off the brake, you open the door, then your Explorer is gonna automatically shift you into park. So for those of us who forget sometimes what we're doing and we've hit a concrete barrier with the front bumper, that'll save you a bit there. The keyless entry is on the front and the back door. If you have the key in your pocket, your hands are full of kids or groceries or whatever, you're just touching here, it's unlocking. You open it right up, and then you have lots of room back here. So I'm just a hair under 6 feet, and I get in here and this is comfortable for me. But if I want a little more stretching room, this second row is adjustable back to front. So that is tons of room there for me. So the access to the back of the Explorer is a little bit different. So there's just a little arrow in the chrome badge back here. Just beneath that arrow is a button. There you go. All right, and this is what your storage looks like with the third row up. So even though the third row is up, you still have these pockets in here. You have all this space, and then below it's double-deckered, so you can fit eggs, a couple of 1-liter milk cartons, I'm guessing at, don't quote me on it, we'll try it later. And then if you need the storage that this affords here for the third row, just pull that latch, you're in there. And if we want to go all the way, there you have it, and still 4 people can ride up front there. So, and maybe a couple of dogs.